breakfast, I want to try this curbside pickup. I've never tried it before, and supposedly you give them your car make and model, you tell them you're here, and they'll bring your food out. So let's just see if it's as simple as that. And we got our burrito. Just like that, I went on the app, hit curbside, told them I'm here. Somebody came out, delivered it, and we're good to go. Let's dig in. Oh my God. This thing is really heavy. Now, it may not look like a lot on camera as far as size, but this thing is huge. I mean, this thing has got to be over a pound easily. Oh, I don't know if I can get through all of this. We may have to eat about half of it and save some of it for later. Wow, this thing is heavy. Probably more heavier than something you want for a breakfast. Let's take a look. Ooh, I can see some sauces already. This thing is like bleeding out. Look at that. Got some egg. It's fluffy. Look at that. You can see some guacamole, some pico right there. Let's dig in. So you can see there on the what makes this the quesarito is you have the cheese that is in between the tortilla and the actual burrito. That's how you get to the quesarito portion of this. So it's like a quesadilla and a burrito mixed together. The one thing I really like about this is the egg. It's just so fluffy. It's got a lot of flavor in it. I've been to some places where the egg is really bland, and this is not the case. Their eggs are really, really thick here, too. Look at all the cheese in here. All the melted cheese. Larry's a big cheese guy. He'd probably love this if you didn't have anything else in it. If it was just like the cheese and the tortilla wrap, he would be all about it. This thing is really heavy, though. There's no way I can do this whole thing. Look at the beautiful center of that thing, man. Wow, so many toppings. Cheese, pico. You got guacamole in there. There's some sour cream in there. Some eggs, steak. This thing is packed. Let's do one more bite, and then we'll get into the final thoughts. It was awesome. I will tell you this. I can't even finish it. I'm a big dude. That thing had to be north of a pound, okay? It was heavy. If I finish that thing, I'm going to be napping in the back of this car, and this video will end right here. There will be no lunch and dinner. It is really packed full of toppings. I really like the fluffiness and the thickness of the eggs. The steak had a nice flavor to it. And then you have the sour cream, the guacamole, the cheese, everything. Pico de gallo, it's all here. And I paid around $9, which I think for the size of this burrito and all that you get in it, I think that that's well worth it. Oh yeah, there's tater tots in there as well. So there's a lot in there. You know, somewhere like a Chipotle, I would pay around the same price and get about the same amount of portions. I wouldn't have that nice cheese in the middle like that, like for this quesarito, but I think that the $9 is fair for the amount that I got, and I think that it was a well-flavored, well-cooked burrito, especially being here at a gas station. Let's not pretend like we're at some 5-star restaurant. This is a gas station, and they're serving burritos like that. So all in all, I think that that was a pretty slammin' breakfast, and they have a variety of items when it comes to the breakfast. You have French toast sticks, you have egg sandwiches, you have like sausage, biscuit sandwiches, and just all sorts of varieties that you can think of. So I think that on the breakfast end, they definitely won me today. The time is now 1:41, and I have been working on the video, this video, getting it ready, getting it, caught up. So that way, as I finish each part of this, we can just go on to the next, and everything is done and ready. So now let's go in and get some lunch. So here we go, lunchtime. Got a couple of dogs and some cheese curds. First up, the Philly. I just want to say I hope it tastes better than it looks, because it's got a lot of cheese and it doesn't look like there's much else on here, but let's try it out. There are peppers on here as well as onions, but they're falling all over the stuff because I took one bite and ripped like half of the pretzel roll off. So that's kind of a bummer that it's just like fallen all over the place. The hot dog flavor is decent. Nothing to like, write home about, but it's good. The nacho cheese is nice. The peppers and onions are nice, but again, they're just all over the place. I do like the pretzel bun though. The pretzel bun is a nice touch. To me, there is no better Gatorade than Fruit Punch Gatorade. Especially on a hot day like this. You want something that's not water. You want to take a break from the water. If you're like me, you're over 100 ounces a day. Sometimes you just want something with a little bit of flavor on it. Up next, we have the bratwurst. This is just mustard and a bratwurst on a pretzel bun. Here we go. Already got mustard on my hand. I like the bratwurst taste a little bit more than the regular hot dog flavor. Even though the bratwurst seems to be a little more dry than the hot dog, I still think that the bratwurst flavor is better. I don't know what else to say about it, but it's good. It's better than the other hot dog for sure. Final part of the lunch, we got some cheese curds. Check it out. And these guys, let me tell you what, Sheetz, they know what's up. Ken's, baby, the best. The gold standard of ranch dressing. It gets no better than Ken's. Sheetz, you have won me over already. I love how the cheese curd is golden brown and it's soft in the middle. Dip it in a little bit of ranch. Oh yeah. Nice and soft in the middle with a crunchy exterior. How could you go wrong? Honestly, if I knew that one Philadelphia dog was not going to be as good, I would have skipped that. Went with the larger cheese curds and one dog, the bratwurst. Yeah, these are really good right here. This is the highlight so far today, other than that massively large burrito. Final thoughts on lunch. The Philadelphia dog was a miss, but the bratwurst was really awesome. The cheese curds, really awesome. So 2 out of 3 isn't bad at all. It's hard to complain about that. I really enjoyed most of this lunch. And I like that it was more of a lighter take as opposed to that big burrito that I had this morning, which was gigantic, which is going to be awesome in the morning when I go for the other half, because then I don't have to go out. I can just roll out of bed, go to the fridge, and grab it. But lunch was good, and coming up, we got dinner. By the way, if you're still here and you're going to stick around for dinner, comment below, still here. How nice is this? This is the Neabsco Creek Boardwalk, and this is my final stop before my final stop at Sheetz, and just wanted to take in some of the nature, get a little bit of a walk, Sun's gone down a little bit, the breeze is kicked in, and you can't ask for much better than that. A nice way to wrap up this very long day. I'm so sleepy. Let's go to Sheetz. Okay. The final Sheetz stop of the day. It's been a long one, but we have finally reached the end of the road. It's dinner time. That's right. I'm ready to go to sleep, but we got one more meal to eat. Look at all these napkins. That is a lot of napkins. Thank you, Sheetz. First of all, can I just compliment them? When you order the large sandwich, they individually wrap it. I love this so much because I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to finish this. And if I can't, then I'm gonna have to like figure out, you know how it is when you try to like re-wrap it and you can never quite wrap it as good as they can wrap it? Well, that's not a problem here. It's individually wrapped. Got a brand new fresh bottle of water. And after that long walk I had, I'm gonna need it. So let's go ahead and take a look at the sandwich. This is a steak and cheese on a pretzel roll. That is American cheese. You got peppers, onions, bacon, and steak. This looks really good. It's very, very warm. It kind of just came off the oven, so let's go ahead and dive in. I'll let you in on a little secret. I normally don't toast my bread. I tend to prefer to have my bread on the softer side, a little more chewy as opposed to the firmer side, but I can tell you that on this particular bread, the pretzel bread, that in fact it's really not a problem at all. Even though it is toasted, it still has enough chew left on it. A little bit earlier in the video, you might remember that I had the pretzel bread on my hot dogs, and those were toasted, and it still tasted very nice. This is exactly the same deal here. Look at the cheese with the bacon right there. It's delicious looking. The steak on here is pretty good. It's not, you know, it's not the greatest steak I've ever had or anything like that, but it has a decent flavor. It is cooked nicely. It's not all dried out. It's got a nice juiciness about it, which is what you want when you have a steak. And now I toast this final bite to you. If you're still here this far in the video, this bite's for you. Comment down below, I'm watching the final bite. Here we go. Look, it's no surprise. I like Sheetz. I've been a big fan of theirs. I've been coming here for over 10 years since they started popping up in the Northern Virginia area. And I think that whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, they have a wide variety of items. No, this is not a sponsored video. I'm just a fan of what they offer, and I thought it was really cool to do this video to prove, you know, could you really eat all 3 meals at Sheetz? In fact, you can. My taste may be different than your taste, but that doesn't matter. They have something for literally everybody in here. They usually have some of the cool candies that you can't find anywhere else. They have a gigantic cooler full of drinks, whether you're looking for water, Gatorade, soda, energy drinks. If you're looking for beer, they have everything here. So really, it's a complete package. And this steak and cheese that I just had, it's not the greatest steak and cheese that I've ever had, but a lot of steak and cheeses that I've had are not the greatest steak and cheeses that I've had, but they're really, really good. That's what I'm trying to say. A lot of these steak and cheeses are really, really good. And this is a fine example of it. And they have, you know, burgers, hot dogs, breakfast burritos, egg sandwiches. They have everything. So check them out if you're looking to check them out. That is going to do it for me on this video. My God, I've been filming all freaking day. What more do you want from me? Can you do me a favor? If you like this video, hit that like button down below. Hit that subscribe button if you want to see a little more, and hit that bell so that as a subscriber, you will be notified every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday when we drop new videos for you. TheEdibleAdventures.com for merch, The Edible Adventures on Instagram, and this is the end screen. There's some videos around here you may want to check out. The subscribe button, of course, and we'll catch you on another video. Thanks for watching.